Hi, and welcome to this video in which I will brief you as students to the digital strategy that we decide on using this spring semester due to the university closure. This strategy has been prepared by the Lebanese Center for Pedagogical Innovation at AUL with the agreement of the Vice President for Academic Affairs and all the deans of faculties and all the responsible for the various branches of AUL. I would like to thank the Vice President, Dr. Ali Hamid, and the deans, Dr. Anthony Shabarikh, Bilal Nakhal, and my colleagues, Salim Ahmedi and Ali Harous, for their valuable input on this strategy and its refinement to get it in this final shape to you. In this presentation, I will talk to you about this strategy and how it's really a valid solution, viable solution to provide the same rich, high quality experience to you as students. And I will show you the instructor's flow, what the instructors will be doing. And then in the live demo, I will show you how, as students, you can join those online activities from your web browser if you're using a PC or from your mobile device. So first of all, the strategy consists on using Google Classroom to host all the resources of the course. The resources could be PDF files, notes written by the instructor or collected from various sources, as usual, but they still lack a delivery way so that the instructor can put her or his explanation on top of those resources. And this is why we opted for the use of videos. You will have two types of videos eventually. One that is optional. It could be recorded videos in which the slides are presented as I'm doing currently, and with the voiceover of the instructor on top of them, eventually the photo of the video of the instructor himself. But absolutely, you will have live sessions during which you can interact with the instructor and you can ask your questions as if you were attending a regular class. Eventually, if the closure will be extended for a longer period, then you will start having assignments and the quizzes to assess the assimilation of the knowledge that you are provided with. And to make sure that every student is doing the work, we may opt for interviews, individual interviews or group interviews if it is to defend, let's say, a certain project. And interviews can be done like the live video sessions using specific tools that I'm going to talk about in a few minutes. So for the recorded videos, the instructor may use a smartphone or a camera to film himself writing on a whiteboard or on a piece of paper, or they may use screen recording as I'm doing currently. They may use PowerPoint or Active Presenter that I'm using to provide a smaller file sizes so that you can easily download them, or they can easily upload them to YouTube so that you can watch them with low bandwidth. They can also come to the university on campus alone in the room, and they can use the active smart boards that we have on campus to write on the boards, explain all the concepts, and film it and deliver it to you via Google Classroom. As for the live videos, they will post links so that you can join meetings on Zoom. Zoom is a tool like Skype or WebEx or even WhatsApp video calls. But actually, it allows the instructor to invite a large number of students, and it also allows to see all the students lists so that they can take attendance as if they were taking the attendance while having a physical presence in the classroom. And they will record eventually the sessions just in case you have any trouble during the connection. They will do these meetings at the regular session time. So if you register for a specific course, let's say on Monday and Wednesday at 1:30 p.m., then you will have this live video scheduled at the same time. The recorded videos will be uploaded on Drive as a file so that you can download offline and watch as much as you want, or they will be hosted on YouTube, and this will be done timely. So what will be the workflow in this case? Weekly, the instructor will go to Google Classroom and will upload the required material, PDF, links, and so on and so forth. And they will create Zoom links, typically 2 Zoom links per week, so that you can join those meetings on time and ask your questions, discuss with the instructor, and so on and so forth. This can be done on the campus or off the campus if the instructor feels more comfortable about it, or if the conditions change eventually in the upcoming days and they cannot attend to the campus. And they will upload this to Google Classroom at the end, eventually with all the notes and the discussions that you did during the session. And eventually they will upload the assignment so that you can work on the material, deliver it over the weekend, and they will restart the same activity the next week. The faculty responsible are also members, or they are co-teachers in those courses, just to guarantee that the students are delivered the expected quality as if they were in the classroom, the typical classroom. Now let's start the live demonstration to show you how this would work. So first, let me visit with you Google Classroom. So this is the instructor view. The instructor can create a course and add you to it from this menu. So they will add the students here. They will add the co-teachers here. So upon registration, you will be added in this place using your life.aul.edu.lb account, which is a Gmail-based account. So please make sure with the IT department upon registration that you have this account and that is activated, and use it as soon as possible. Follow up with the department if you still have any concerns. The assistants will be really glad to help you. From this part, the instructor can provide you with a code that you can enter into Google Classroom to join the course, or they can simply add you from the People tab as I just showed you. The instructors will be able to post text messages to you, and they can add to it external links, files such as PDFs, PowerPoint, or videos, and they can post it at regularly at every week beginning. So, for example, here the instructor added a Zoom link so that the students can join the meeting, the first meeting for the week of March 16. Okay, let me show you how you would proceed as a student. So once you are provided with your credential, you can open your browser. I'm opening just a guest window to show you the process from scratch. Type Google Classroom, and the first link that will be provided by Google would be the correct one. I can switch the language here, and I can click on classroom.google.com to get to the website. From there, I can sign in to Google Classroom. Once again, you need your credentials at live.aul.edu.lb. Please do not use your personal Gmail account, because regular Gmail accounts cannot see those courses because they belong to the domain of AUL. I have a fake account here. You have to use your own. So I will type the email. Most probably you will have an email such as BS003, for example. at live.aul.edu.lb. I'm sorry. And then I have to type my password. And then once connected, I will have access to my classes. Upon your first access, maybe you will see a few courses because your instructor has already added you. Or you can click on Join and enter the class code that we just saw here, and that can be also provided by your instructor if you contact her or him. So I will invite the student actually in this case. So I'll type the name of the student, lcpi.student1, and you will see that the invitation will appear on the student side immediately. So we'll come here and you will see something quite similar to this page here, where I will have the join button accessible to me. I'm gonna refresh the page. You'll receive also this invitation via email. So if you add the Gmail account on your mobile device, you will see that the invitation will be also received on your Gmail, and you can click on it to join the course. So click on join, and you will have access to all the content. Of course, you can do the same thing from your mobile device. So you will have certain quick tutorials provided by Google at the first connection. So if the instructor allows you to add posts to the course, you can also interact through messages, asynchronous messages with the instructor and your colleagues. If I go to classwork, I will see multiple topics that the course is organized into topics. So you won't get lost. You can see your lectures. Um, the instructor may create various topics for the lectures. You can see the quizzes, assignments, and so on and so forth. Or you can see a global view of everything that you have in the course. So if I click on those intro slides, I can click on the PDF file, and then I can see it here. I can read it. Just one trick, please. If you click on these three dots, you can say open in a new window. And this is important because here I don't have a download button, but after clicking opening the file in a new window, I have the download button here, and clicking on it will start downloading the file so that I can read it offline on my computer. So if I opt for opening the file locally, now I have it for good, and then I can read it whenever I want. You will see that on mobile devices, it's quite easier. I can get rid of this window, and when I get back to my course, I can click on this button or just in the black space, and then I will get back to the course. Okay, so if I have an assignment, I can click on it. I can view the assignment. I can work on it. Okay, I can leave a comment, private comment to the teacher. If I click, for example, here on this file, it's an online file that my instructor provided to me in which I can answer. So, for example, I can put my answer here. I can highlight the correct answer, and I can even put a remark. So, for example, I can leave a comment to the instructor. The answer seems to be already done here. Is it normal? Something like that. Okay. Good. And now the instructor will be able to see my comment, and he will be able, or she will be able to reply to me. So once you finish your answer, you can turn in your answer, and the instructor can get it. If the instructions require you to add more files, you can add or create additional files by uploading files from your computer or from your Google Drive, or you can create new files online, doc files or drawings or whatever it is required in the assignment. By the way, the instructor may give you certain instructions on how they will correct the assignment. For example, here you will get 3 points if you do this, 2 points in this case, and 1 point in that case. So that you can take this into consideration in case you are doing your homework. Once you turn in, at any moment you can unsubmit your assignment and correct it, or you just wait for the grading from the instructor side. Good, you can get back to your course in this way, and you can also get back to your home page in this way. Okay, what if I wanted as a student to join a Zoom meeting? So I can click on this link, and actually Zoom will ask you to open the Zoom application. If the application is not already installed, it will be very quickly installed on your computer, and then the meeting link will open. So once you get there, you will be able actually to communicate with your instructor, and we will see it in a few minutes. So I will end the meeting, and then we'll get back to it when we will connect from the mobile device. Please let me show you how you do all these steps from your mobile device. So I will activate this show. I'm using currently my mobile device. I will go to Classroom. So please note here that I'm connecting from a different account, okay, from my account as an instructor. I already added the student account, but if it happens that you are connected with your Gmail account, you can add another account using this button here, add another account. I already did this for the LCPI student account, and now you see different set of courses, including the new course that I have just joined. I can click on that course. I can see exactly the same content as I told you. So I can click on this announcement and click on launch the meeting on Zoom. I can leave a comment to the instructor, didn't find you, okay? Well, actually, because the instructor didn't start this meeting. And I can also go to the classwork here below. You click on it, and you can see all the quizzes, assignments, and so on and so forth. In the people page, I can see my colleagues, my other classmates, and the instructor. I can send them emails and communicate with them. And by the way, using the Gmail, the G Suite for Education that you are provided with your live.aul.edu.lb account, you can create a Hangout meeting, communicate with them, and use all the other features. So let me get back to the announcement. I will quickly show you how the meeting will work. So the instructor will have something like this on Zoom. So eventually he will start the meeting. So now you're seeing me as the instructor, okay? On the other hand, if we go to the application, and if I click on the link to launch the meeting on Zoom, you see that I have the option to complete the action with Zoom. If it is not already installed, you will be redirected to your web browser and to the page of Zoom, and the page will ask you to install Zoom. So this will happen only once. You go to the Play Store or to the Apple Store to install Zoom on your mobile device. And once you have it, you can open the meeting with Zoom itself. So I click on it, Zoom is loading, and now I will be joining the meeting that is taking place here. And you will see this in real time. So preparing the connection. As an instructor, I will be prompted of the attendance of a new participant. I will click on admit. And now the student is seeing the instructor, and the instructor is able to see the student. If the student start the video, he or she can also be seen by the instructor. Okay. The student can also share her or his screen, or can also upload photos, document, and so on and so forth. So I would share the screen of the student if it is really important in this case. And you see that the instructor during the meeting is able to see the mobile device of the student. So just in case the student has a specific question about something, he can show it to the instructor. Once the student is done, although they can also make certain annotations, once they are done, they click on this stop button and they get back to this normal view. With the participants list, the instructor can mute the students' microphones at any moment, and the students actually can also raise their hand during the communication. So from here, if I go to this button, you see I have the option to raise my hand and ask a question to the instructor. I will click on raise hand, and the instructor will be notified. Okay, so now if my microphone is muted by the instructor, he or she can actually interrupt the explanation and give me activate my microphone so that they can hear my question and answer it. Okay. The instructor can also share the screen with the students. So suppose your instructor has prepared those slides with would like to share them with you. They can do it in this way. And actually, you can see here that it is loading on the mobile device of the student. The slides will appear. And if you flip your mobile device, the slides can be shown on a large view. So if the instructor changed the slide, this will change automatically on the student side, so that the instructor can continue explaining things, answering the questions, interacting with the students during this live meeting. I will stop the sharing, and I will show you that the instructor, meanwhile, can record this session. So there is this button here. They can start recording, and by the end of the meeting, at any moment, they can pause the recording, they can resume it. At the end, they will stop the recording, and they may eventually provide you with the recording so that you keep this precious moment of communication with your instructor. I think that I made this complete tour with you. I hope this seems completely feasible, enjoyable for you, and that this provides you with the same quality interaction with the instructors and the quality education that you use to have in class. Thank you for your attention, and we hope that we can make a great semester altogether.